Hello everybody, welcome to the IT Skills channel. My name is Aiden. In today's video, we're going to take a look at AI. It's been a while since we messed with AI, and what I mean by that is on camera at least, but I always mess with AI anyways. It's kind of like a love and hate relationship, but you can't get rid of them, so you're going to have to learn them. But actually, I love AI, and that's something that most people don't say, but I love it because I'm able to do things that I could only imagine, and it's helping me become, I believe, a better engineer, better worker, better parent, better friend. I don't know. I have basically found a way to use AI to do things for me effectively. So in today's video, I'm going to show you an AI program called Google Antigravity. This is something that you guys should be looking into it because it's amazing. And right now, I believe you can download it for all major devices. You got your Windows, Linux, Macs, Linux, you name it. It's really amazing. And this is going to be not showing you everything because I'm trying to keep this video manageable, but I will show you what I created with this AI agent. So I created a project called certification. The plan was for this project is for me to be basically study for certification exam. Every year, I like to study for certifications and take exams and so on. And I also teach classes to my students. I volunteer. I have a nonprofit organization. I teach is a nonprofit organization, and I help students learn about IT, get into IT world. Even with these difficulties going on with the people and uncertainty with IT jobs, I still think if you have the skills, you can make it. So that's what I do. So I found that the best way to test the program is play with it for a couple of days and see how you like it. And in this case, I've been playing with anti-gravity for more than a couple of days. So I've been playing with it, and I actually think that I know a lot more about how the capability of this thing. I started playing with this AI in Google Antigravity for about 2 days, 3 days. I created a couple of programs. It's great. I've been playing around with this for a while, and here's about 12 gigabyte, 11 gigabyte of worth of data. I just developed with anti-gravity. I have not done any single thing. This is all just done by anti-gravity. And you can see all the project folder, documentation, everything. So this has been revolutionary. I mess with a lot. I mess with the Amazon Creo. I mess with Copilot. I mess with the likes of Visual Studio Code. I mess with Cloud Code. I mess with basically Cursor, everything you name it. But this is by far the most effective one. Currently, this comes with Google Gemini, Claude 4.5 Thinking, Opus, GPTOS. So it comes with all these models. Right now, when you get this flag, that means I use too many of this and I'm not able to use it. So it's going to time you out if you use it too many times. I got timed out. I can't use it until 11 p.m. at night. But I can use this, which I'm using it to do things. So one of the things it does is that you can actually make changes to your app. You can actually create a task list. This create task list is not created by me. It created itself. There's so much thing it can do. So this is amazing. Let me show you what I created with, because I know you can all figure out how to download the program, how to use it, but I want to know what you can do with it. So I want to show you the end result. So if you look at here, let me see if I can, this is the screen. Let's go back here. This is what I created with this anti-gravity. So first things first, you got your hub, and I just named it I Teach Incorporated. And this is all not coded. I just didn't type any single line of code. Everything was coded by the AI using vibe coding, using my microphone. That's it. Nothing I have done was done. Everything was just, obviously you have to have the idea, but everything was done by the AI. You can see I can go to low dark mode. Everything is great. But the part I want to show you is the agent capabilities. I made a couple agents. So the first agent I made, and I think this is what you guys should probably use it for, is if you come to the agents here, I created an agent that will grab me all the tech news. You all know being in IT is difficult nowadays. What is the best way to get into IT than knowing about all the news, all the events, all the craziness going on, like cybersecurity events, AI events, whatnot? This thing can tell you that. In this agent, you can basically customize it. You can say tech news every hour, the model. I'm currently using my Olama model 554, but you could use third-party model if you can connect with it. I have option to connect with OpenAI or Azure. I configure all this thing. This is all planning that I did. And I can also check the sources I want to hear from, and I can add new sources, and I check all of them basically. And the notification, I set it to go to my email and whatnot. I think the email version is not working right now, but you get the idea. And that's what I did. Now, when I hit run, It fetches the news, and the news is gonna be here. This has already been fetched, so I'm not gonna hit run again. In fact, let's hit run to show you what it can do. So the last update was 5:47 p.m. So I'm pretty sure we have new news, and I need to get the scheduling right. It says the last run was 8:27 p.m. So that was a while back. Let me run it again, see if there's a new news. It may not be new news because a lot of articles come out in the morning, and so this is night as when I'm the time of making this video. So I expect to be no new news, but if it is news that we missed, we can see it once the run is finished. And while this is running, I'm going to duplicate the tab and show you what it is. Once you go to the news here, you can see here, you can read the news. It will take you to the source of the news. And this is obviously a new news from April, but the whole point is you can see in the news. You can also go AI summary, and it will get you the summary of the news. And same thing here, it will give you the AI summary. And so I do need to do more work with this to get all up to date. But the idea is you get this, it can give me the news. The other thing that you can do with this that I'm excited is I created a couple assistant. I created one assistant called Financial Manager under Personal Goal. The Financial Manager is great because we all wanted to get ahead in life, and sometimes not having time to manage your finances, like with subscriptions, streaming services, it's a killer in our pockets. So we need to figure out how to do this. So first things first, with the finance manager, you can scan receipt. So I have a demo receipt. I can scan it, and it will tell me the receipt in data whenever it's finished in scan. This is using Pi 4 and
Receipt from Hibachi Chinese Buffet for $48.60. Want me to save it?
Yes. So this is something you can do.
Transaction saved.
So you can do this. You can scan receipt. I haven't figured out how to do other file type, but for now you can do this, and you can also download the file as Excel or PDF. Once you do this, this is the receipt, and it's going to look like that financial report, which is amazing, right? But we're not done here yet. So once you do the scanning, there's a dashboard feature I incorporated. This dashboard is going to take you here, and this is all my expenses, calendar, goals, schedule, records. To be fair, all these are fictitious records, so this is not by any means that I'm eating hibachi buffet every day. It's just a fictitious record. I put in some arbitrary numbers. So just to show you over here, let me delete everything. Or actually, better yet, have the AI delete some of the things for us. So we made this agentic. So there's a model on the Financial Manager that tells you can upload a receipt and it will actually calculate the receipt for you. Or you can do this other option. So this is the receipt, by the way, that we were talking about. I know I'm going too fast, but this is the receipt we're talking about. This receipt, it was able to analyze it, where it's from, what the time is, the date, and it's able to record it for us. Once it finished recording it, then we went to the dashboard. We can see I have several duplicates, but point is there. One of the hibachis is there. And the other thing I could probably do is the time of a scan, so that way it's more realistic time. So in fact, I'm going to do this, delete all the duplicates. I'm going to do one more, just to show you guys, because a lot of times seeing is believing when it comes to this thing. And I want you to see it, how magnificent this is for managing asset, budget, whatever you call it. So let's go ahead, delete everything. So now I did this. If I come back to Financial Manager, I can go ahead and just say I'm upload the same receipt, and then it's going to analyze it.
Receipt from Hibachi Chinese Buffet for $48.60. Want me to save it?
Yes.
Transaction saved.
So this is what it's going to tell me. Now if I go back to the dashboard, and now you should be able to see on the records, it's saved there, just like that. Now let's just go back to the overview. Under here, you can see you can add all the things. It will update a lot of things for you. If I want to add, let's just say gas for $30. And as soon as I do that, it will know the category and it will update the gas category for your transportation. So it's really amazing in that, which is good. But let's just say there's more. Let's just go ahead and actually launch this thing called chat. I created a chat for this. The chat's purposes, again, is using neural language, using the model Pi 4, which is the smallest model, and using the vision model called Llama 3.2 Vision with 11 billion parameter. So now what I'm going to do is, hey, I want you to add a new expense, and I'm going to make a car insurance expense, and I'm going to tell it to add it. So let's just do it. I'm going to hit the voice button. Can you add a $550 for car insurance expense? It's thinking. And
I've added a receipt for $550 at car insurance.
Okay, you can see here insurance is now $550. Let me go ahead and actually tell it Can you adjust the total to $900 for the car insurance?
Removed expense of $550.
Actually, I didn't say remove, but it misheard me. Add the $550 back.
Added receipt, $550 at car insurance.
So sometimes it's a little tricky. It's a little bit, it's agentic, but it's a little bit, he can be too smart for his own good right now. Let me do it one more time. Add $150 for phone bill.
I've added a receipt for $150 at phone bill.
Okay, so $150 is for phone bill, but I need its own category though, because right now it doesn't have its own category. So you can see $150 is there, but it's not its own category. It's under utilities for some reason. So we need to remove that to make it things easier for us. So now let me say here, add money to charity for $50.
I've added a receipt for $50 at charity.
Okay, so that it doesn't have category, but let me make it something else. Add $150 for the internet bill. Add $150 for internet bill.
To assist you better, could you please specify the amount and merchant name or category for this? I've added a receipt for $20 at lunch.
Okay, so there you go. That's actually good for food. Okay, $20 from food.
Found $20 at lunch food. Delete it?
Yes.
Removed expense of $20.
See, now you can get the idea. Delete the entire food transaction.
Found $300 for to my expense right now for food in food category. Delete it?
Yes.
Removed expense, $300 food.
So sometimes it's a little tricky, right? Because it's the new thing I just built. It's kind of like the agentic works. Sometimes doesn't work. So that's something I need to investigate it. But let me see if I can remove transportation amount.
Found a $30 transaction at gas/fuel under transportation. Delete it?
Yes.
Removed expense, $30, transportation.
So yeah, this is that part of the matter is I need to figure out how the agent sometimes works because it cannot delete. So let me say maybe delete phone bill for $150. So I'm just going to say this. Delete phone bill for $150.
JSON. Action. Found a mobile bill for $150. Delete it.
Yes.
Removed expense of $150.
Yes. The issue is that when I say delete it from the category, it doesn't know what to do. But if I go from item by item, it will delete it. But that's what it is. So I built this. I'm not a programmer, far from it. I don't know anything about coding other than I can troubleshoot it. I work in IT and I have taken computer science class. I'm a system administrator and I don't think I'm going to change it to become coding. But for this solution, with this anti-gravity or other vibe coding tools, I could be dangerous. And I am dangerous right now because I'm making things happen. So yeah, this is what it is. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Hopefully you can try anti-gravity when you get a chance. Let's try one more action to verify our theory that it will work with the recent transaction. So let me say delete charity for $50.
JSON. Action. Found charity for $50. Delete it.
Yes.
Removed expense, $50. General.
And not do it. Hold on. Maybe I have something else here. Remove hibachi Chinese buffet for $48.
JSON. Action. Found hibachi Chinese buffet for $48.60. Delete it.
Yes.
Removed expense, $48.60. General.
Yes. So this is the initial phase. I'm proud of it. I spent about a day or so building this because I'm a perfectionist and I like what this does. And the other thing I like about this is that I built another systems like I can manage Nutanix, so and other system environments. So it's not just one system. I am doing a lot more with this, and I think eventually I'm going to start using this more once I deploy it. But right now, it's the early stages. What do you guys think? Comment below. Would you use anti-gravity? Would you use Cursor? Would you use Creo? Would you use any of the vibe coding tool to make something useful like this for you? One thing I can tell you is that I'm 100% going to be using the expense financial manager because I love nothing more than just keeping track of the expense and having this agentic capabilities to add expenses as I go. It's amazing, and to do expenses as I go. Yes, hopefully if you like this type of video, subscribe if you haven't already. Talk to you next time. Peace.